Viet YouTube comrades, TemnoTsar here with another review. This time it's over the Razer Naga. What is the Razer Naga, you ask? Well, for those of you who are asking that question, it's a gaming mouse, specifically for MMOs. Why is it for MMOs? Well, you can't see them. Here, I'll plug it in for you. I'll have to unplug it and show you off the cord. You see these buttons on the side? Whenever you have like an action bar down at the bottom of your screen, each one of those buttons correlates with one of the action bars. It also has the center wheel right here. Allows you to scroll in and out. You can also click on it. Clicking on it allows you to use it as another button. I say button weird. Then they also have the back and forward buttons. All of which are nifty, and then of course the normal left and right button. The other thing I want to point out is the cord is extremely long. It's also made out of a cloth-like material, so it's not plastic, where plastic kind of gets bent and the wires get ruined easily. Also, if you have a normal USB connector, it's silver. This one is more of a copperish gold, so I feel that it also has a faster connection speed, which makes it a little bit more sensitive in my mind. I don't know if that's true or not, and for some reason it's not turning on. Uh-oh, I think I broke the mouse. Oops. There we go. But I feel that it has a faster connection speed, and I was getting a little worried. I'm doing a review, and all of a sudden it's not wanting to turn on. But it does turn on. It's got the nifty little symbol. It turns green. I have been told that there's a way to change the color by somebody. I don't know if he's full of crap or if he's being honest or not. If there is a way to change the color, I do not know. I hope if someone does know, let me know in the comments down below. But other than the mouse pad, you get the instruction manual. I actually did not have to use the instruction manual as soon as I plugged it in. WoW, because I use it for WoW. It immediately picked up and it's like, boom! Hey, you have a Naga Razer, here you go. The buttons automatically work, everything's programmed for me. It does have, where is it? I mean, it tells you how to register your product, tells you what all the buttons do, where you can get support for it, you know, things like that. I don't need it, it already worked. You also get a nifty little thank you for being part of the Razer community card. For the most part, it's just propaganda. Get a cool little picture. Then you also get exclusive rewards. They reward people for doing reviews. Well, as you all know, I do reviews anyway, just because I like to inform people. You also get a cool little sticker, which I cannot find. I have no clue. You get 2 stickers that you can stick on things, but I have no clue where I put them. I know one's on a deck box, which I will show you guys eventually. But the other one, I have no clue what happened to it. My rats might have taken off with it. You can get the Naga Razer mouse, which I will showcase again, for 80 bucks. The most money I've ever spent on a mouse is like $20. 80 bucks is a little pricey. I think that's 4 times more than what I normally pay for a mouse. Was it worth it? Yes. The price tag is a little pricey. I have seen others on Amazon that are cheaper, but I've played with a Razer before. My friend, he uses them, and he highly recommended me get one, so I did. So besides the price tag being a little expensive for those who don't have 80 bucks to go spend on a gaming mouse, I recommend you go to Amazon and check out gaming mouses there. But if you have the 80 bucks and you're a hardcore gamer, well, I wouldn't even say I'm a hardcore gamer, but if you're a gamer and you play a lot of MMOs, I highly recommend this mouse. It's really good on MMOs. I don't know how well it will be on first-person shooters. I don't do first-person shooters. It has done pretty well for me on StarCraft, because whenever you label your units, you can quickly click on these and you can bring up your units quickly. So it has come in handy there. It also works on any of the Command & Conquer games. Whenever you label your units, it works just like that too. It does come in handy on strategy games. Makes your strategy a little bit faster. You don't have to keep clicking buttons. It's all right there. My other complaint, other than having a really long cord, which seems a little overdoing it, I understand if you have a tower and you want to put your tower way over here, make sure it's cool and things like that, keep it away from everything. I understand a long cord is necessary, but I use it on a laptop and eventually I will use it on a desktop. But you've seen the desk. I've done a review of the desk that I'm going to have my desktop on. I don't need a 10-foot cord. I don't even know. It might be just a 5-foot cord, but even still, that's just extremely long. But it's okay. I'll work with it. But the big complaint that I have to point out to everybody is the buttons, the side buttons. Yes, they are nice to have, but they're very small. I have a very big thumb. I need something to compare it to. Flash drive, thumb. My thumb is as big as my flash drive. If not, actually it's a little bigger. Buttons are really small. As you can see, my thumb takes up maybe a button and a half, if not more. Me being also right-handed, it is a right-handed mouse, yes, but I've broken my right hand before, one too many times. I mean, you can even see like how swollen it is, and it will never go away. But anything that makes my hand uncomfortable, makes my hand really uncomfortable, makes like my whole arm hurt. And trying to push 10, 11, and 12 does get a little challenging. That's why I leave all my main moves 1 through 6. But once you get to 10, 11, 12, it does get a little uncomfortable. And when you're trying to push things quickly, you don't want to sit there and go, get all uncomfortable while playing. If they moved it up just a hair, like move these buttons up one row and push all these up here, and they have plenty of room up here. They could have done it. It would have been perfect. I would not have any complaints other than the buttons being small. Other than that, it does fit in my hand rather perfectly. It's very comfortable. When you're holding it, it has a nice little guard here for your ring finger, and then of course your pinky will sit right up against this, and then your thumb sits up against that. So it is a very comfortable mouse. For 80 bucks, it is. I do highly recommend it. Razer, if you guys are listening, I do recommend you guys move the buttons up just a smidge, move them up a little bit. That way you're not having to fight with your thumb to push them. It is comfortable, and like I said before, if you guys, the rumor going around, what my friend told me, if you can change the color setting on it, please let me know in the comments down below, because I hate green. Green is one of my least favorite colors next to blue. Sorry all you blue and green fans out there, but I hate those colors. My colors are purple, red, and black. I hate green and blue. Those are just, they irritate me. I don't like those colors. So if I can change the color palette, let me know. And I'm sorry for the shaky camera. My table that I have my laptop on, because like I said, my wife liberated my desk from me, and I haven't bought a new one yet. Probably not going to buy one until we move. But if you guys know how to change the color palette on it, let me know in the comments down below. If you are interested in buying your own Razer, I will leave a link to their website down in the description below as well. I bought mine at Walmart for 80 bucks on my birthday. Well, my wife did for me. So overall, I give the product a 4 out of 5. Why am I giving it a 4 out of 5? Like I said, the cord is extremely long, and if you have pets or have a table that you use, or you're just using it for a laptop, The cord will become a nuisance very quickly. I know for experience there have been several incidents where I've been moving my feet around underneath me because I'm very active when I play games, and I've accidentally kicked the mouse out of my hand. Um, and like I said, if you have pets and the cord's very long and it's out in the open, they're going to grab it. But the cloth for the cord, definitely a plus in my book. It does show that they do have craftsmanship and do care about their products. Other than the cord being extremely long, I do complain about the mouse buttons being kind of small, and I have big thumbs, but that I can overlook because they're intended for people who aren't big thumbed, I guess. I don't know. They're also kind of far back, and that's a big complaint. I mean, if I hold the mouse like that, yeah, they're fine, but I'm one of those gamers that hold my mouse real up front, and when I go back, it gets a little uncomfortable for me. But overall, it's a great product. The 80 bucks kind of kills me a little bit. I understand that gaming equipment, headsets, mouses, keyboards, the little handheld that you can have over wherever, left, right side. I understand that those are for gamers, and most gamers nowadays spend thousands of dollars on their gaming rigs and accessories and things like that. But as a person who doesn't play constantly, I don't recommend them get this just because of the $80 price tag. Now, Razer does have some cheaper things. I believe that they have a $60 gaming mouse, but it's not as, it doesn't have a back button, it doesn't have the scrolling, doesn't go side to side, it doesn't click, it doesn't, I don't even think it actually has a scroll bar, a little scroll mouse. I really don't know. I haven't actually looked at their products. I was dead set on getting the Razer Naga just because, like I said, my friend, he got me into it. I really liked the mouse. I liked the way it felt. I liked the way it looked. So he got me into it. And yeah, I highly recommend the mouse to gamers, to people who are going to play PC games a lot, and especially MMOs like WoW, Star Wars: The Old Republic. Anything that has an action bar, I highly recommend it. Strategy games, it does come in handy. That way you can sit back and relax, and you can use them as hotkeys. So it is a good mouse. The price tag is a little expensive. The look of it is nice. The cord, again, is long. A little shorter would be nice, but again, if you have a big rig and you're everywhere and you want to connect it to your tower and your tower is way behind you, it'll work. But for someone who uses a laptop, it's iffy because the cord is very long. 5 feet, I think, maybe a little bit shorter, but it is long. So 4 out of 5. If you like this video, if you like my ranting, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you know how to change the color palette, or if you can, if my friend's full of shit. Definitely let me know. Pardon the French, I do cuss a lot. But as always, YouTube comrades, rock on.